Hello traders, and welcome to another video of Polymarket Alpha, where by following these steps, just what we're talking about today, you will probably be able to make better trades on Polymarket and turn a profit. With that being said, if you want more in-depth stuff with Polymarket, but also maybe with other platforms as well, there's a link in the description if you want to learn more in our community. So let's get into it. Here are 3 accounts that I think you should probably be following in Polymarket, and by following I mean likely looking at what they're doing and copying their trades. All right, let's go. So I've looked at all of these weekly, monthly, all of the top traders on Polymarket, and I came across 3 accounts that I've labeled. We have Just Ken right here. His net P&L all time recorded blockchain is $700,000. So he's up a ton of money on these prediction markets, okay? The second one we have, his name is Maybe. I'm not saying maybe. No, that's like his actual name. This guy's up a lot of money too. He's up $160,000. And then we have our third trader. Our third trader is Noemer. And Noemer is up $619,000. So pretty similar actually to what Just Ken is up. So these are 3 accounts that I think are probably the best accounts on Polymarket, meaning they're the most plus EV. Okay. Now the thing is, Polymarket doesn't really do a great job of showing you the actual total profit. This is not an accurate number when you click on leaderboard and click on all. That's why I'm using the website Polymarket Whales, this website right here, which I will be linking in the description of below, of course, so that you can look at it as well. So with these 3 accounts, really, I think what it boils down to is I'd say over any certain size of a trade, probably copy trading is the best way to go. Just Ken for unrealized profit and for realized profit, he's up about 13,000, this week. Now, what that essentially means is if we were to copy every one of his trades, since he started this current week, you would be up 13,000. What that also means is that, let's say you did a 1% copy where you copy exactly what he does, but you only trade 1% of his size, then, you'd be up about $130 or $126. Now, liquidity might be your concern, but what I actually found from backtesting some of these strategies, it's not that bad, meaning when he takes a trade, he, she, or whatever they are, takes a trade, how easy is it for us to copy that person? And a lot of times it's actually easier than I thought it would be. So if you look at some of the trades of the top trader, Just Ken, kind of more of a meme trader, but a lot of the trades that this guy takes are very plus EV. Another big advantage of following these 3 accounts, guys, isn't just that these guys are taking great expected value trades. It can also be one of 2 other things as well. Latency stuff, which is basically time, where these people might be able to react to information out there that other people can't react to in a certain amount of time very, very quickly. That's why I would recommend also setting alerts on their activity. This is going to show you all of the recent trades that they are making and very, very frequent trades. So probably I'd say like a bot or some kind of system to navigate, certain odds, and if below a certain threshold or above a certain threshold, you take those odds essentially. Really impressive stuff, really, So yeah, that's basically what I would recommend. I'd say maybe over 1,000 shares copy trading this person might be worth it. Yeah, you can see that there is just a ton of trades, but the most impressive ones I say would be like something like this. This is an 81,000 share purchase at 82. So a 1 cent change in this prediction market has yielded, like 238. But when this expires to 1, which it very, 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 very likely will, this will actually give him $81,000. And the overall profit would very simply just be the 81,154 shares minus the value, that he originally paid. That's how Polymarket works. These markets are either going to expire to 0 if you are completely wrong, or they expire to 1 if you are 100% correct. Okay, so you can see all of the things here. This is also another bet that I think probably is already resolved. I think the election's probably over at this point, and that's why he bought at 99. And you can see he bought 41,234 shares for a value of only 40,677, so essentially guaranteeing a profit. But let's go look at this market and see. I think this market he might have gotten a long time ago he bought no, I understand. So he bought the no side right here. And yeah, you could still buy it as well at 99.1. You can see that there is liquidity there to purchase. And there's actually a lot of liquidity that you could purchase for no. and he purchased that. So this is just Ken. He's a very, very good trader. But let's also look at the other two guys that have some very good trades as well. And I think that they are also a little less active. So it might be, more rare signals, but really good signals. So this person, I think they're kind of memeing on just Ken. This is Noemer. Noemer is this guy right here who's up $620,000 lifetime. So clearly they're doing something very, very, very well. Maybe they thought that this was very underpriced and they bought it at 38. Now it's at 45. Okay. They have also had a volume traded of 38 million. I think Ken's done more than that. And you can see some of the trades that this person has taken here. So plenty of good things to take advantage of. So in this video, I said that there are two ways that these guys might be taking better trades than other people. One is latency, time, reacting quicker. The other thing is information advantage, completely different. Information advantage is basically if I have information that you do not have access to or the general public does not have access to, I have a massive informational edge. And on an information market or a prediction market, an information edge is everything. Because you're essentially betting on the probabilities of things happening and you're able to take profit unrealized or wait for the market to settle to 1 or to 0. And because of that, any kind of informational edge that these guys might have, you can copy if you're fast enough, okay? So these are some of the other trades that this person's taken. I believe that it was maybe the trader, not maybe this guy. I think he doesn't trade as much, only $26 million, where the other guys have been trading like 38 million and higher. So let's go look at some of his recent activity. You can see that this is also very, very, very quick fire as well, like a lot of trades. What I really like about this is that I'm thinking that these guys do have some very significant information advantage. The reason I'm saying that is because I'm seeing a ton of volume traded in a lot of shares exchanged, just a ton of trading. Second, their net P&L is insane. I mean, we're talking, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars on prediction markets. So clearly they're doing something right. And I think that maybe this is leaking too much alpha, but not enough people are really catching on or copying to basically mimic their information advantage. So let's go take a look at just some of the trades and see if we could actually directly replicate it. So this is a fight that I believe is going to be happening tomorrow night, Friday night. So let's go click on that. He bought Barney 56. That means that essentially he bought Barney at the price of 56 right here. And look at that. What a beauty. You can actually buy at 55 now. So he purchased at 56. And if we go to top holders, you're going to see him right here. Or actually maybe his trade wasn't large enough to really give him, right here, maybe about 2,000 at the price of 56. You can actually now buy at 55. And he thought that it would be a very good bet to buy at 56, okay? So that's just one thing. I mean, obviously this is a sports event. This is a boxing bout. So it's kind of harder to quantify information-wise, I guess, relative to other things like maybe politics that you might have an inside lean on, or well, you never know. Maybe you know something that other people don't. But this is just 3 accounts that I would highly, highly recommend. What I'm going to do to make it even easier for you guys to copy their trades is I'm going to give you guys Polymarket Whales right here, the website. But I'm also going to be giving you all 3 direct profiles. All you have to do when you get their profiles is just go to activity. And I believe that this auto refreshes, so you don't have to constantly refresh the page. If you do, you could always just use an auto refresher extension. You can also use an alerting extension that could alert if there's any change on this page, i.e. like another trade has been taken. I'm going to give you access to all 3. I do think that if you do this for like a few weeks, I do think copying these people's trades is very plus CV and can make you potentially a decent amount of money. Of course, not financial advice. All that I do is try to provide as much transparency and alpha and EV to as many people as possible so that we can all try to make money, beat the market makers, beat the exchanges, and go full-time. If you're interested in that kind of journey, click the link in the description below to join our Discord of full-time traders. And with that, that's just about it. Let's go make some money.